Hello, my name is Selena Tovar Duran. I am a massage therapist at Soothing Paradise. I am also owner of Soothing Paradise. I'm very proud to say that. So, my goal during the pandemic was genuinely to start the business. It was difficult again because it was in the middle of the pandemic. I know that I needed to execute this in a very safe manner and make future clients feel at ease. So that was the most important step for me and the most important goal to make sure that my clients feel safe and that I'm also doing this properly. I would say that the biggest obstacle when it came to the business was making sure that I was taking care of everyone's health and being very aware of what I was doing when it came to making sure that everything was properly sanitized. I had to make sure that not only were the sheets changed, I had to make sure that every time that the client came and entered, the room was properly sanitized. So it was kind of hard because a lot of clients just wanted to come in, get started, which didn't give sometimes the proper amount of time for the place to be dried out properly from all the chemicals that I use to properly sanitize everything. So that was, I would say, was the biggest obstacle. I was able to succeed in accomplishing this goal simply because I was pretty determined to make sure again that everybody was taken care of. I know that if my family was going into an establishment and the place wasn't properly sanitized, it would make me genuinely really uncomfortable. And I know that I accomplished my goal because I even got some reviews stating that the place was genuinely really clean and it smelled clean upon arrival. So that's how I know I genuinely did my job. The pandemic has affected myself and my family, not necessarily in the worst way, but in a way that genuinely makes me take further consideration for the space that I'm entering. For example, my partner has an immunodeficiency disorder, so I have to be very careful of what I bring into the house. So, for example, I have an extra set of clothes so that I can change into, make sure that I completely wash myself and spray myself down with disinfectant as best as I can, and then make sure to immediately take a shower upon arrival just because I genuinely care for her safety. Luckily, right now I'm not with the rest of the family, so it makes it a little bit less stressful to have to do all those things, but it is never really an inconvenience. I genuinely care about him and make sure that he's safe. So that's the pretty much the extra step that I had to take, but nothing to, again, nothing that inconvenienced me, really. The way that the COVID pandemic affected my mental state has a lot of pros and cons actually. The cons were, limited space, having to stay inside for a big part of the time, which at times made it very stressful. Not a lot of the same routine over and over, but it also helped me find myself in ways that I haven't done in a long time. So I was able to better take care of myself and really put myself first when actually I realized that I wasn't before. So it's just a lot of self-healing, honestly.
My name is Preston Castillo and I'm an accessory specialist at Mini of Hawaii. The major obstacles and challenges to keep my sanity was just the fact that we couldn't go outside. I couldn't go outside to do anything, see my friends, even go to the beach. So it was really hard to just lock myself in and stay inside. I think I succeeded and failed. It was more of a pro and con thing. Pro, I picked up a lot of new hobbies, picked up a lot of old hobbies. I started playing guitar more. I played video games a lot more, built my own PC. Cons, I broke up with my then girlfriend, who's now my ex. I went into kind of a deep depression after that. So it was a lot of personal growth, a lot of character growth and character development for me. So I personally contracted COVID. I didn't have any symptoms, I guess, except for the fact that I was sneezing a lot. But if you ask anybody that knows me, I sneeze a lot anyways. I'm honestly most grateful to be alive right now. During the pandemic and a little bit after, I did hit a really, really bad spot and I was in a really bad place. Needless to say, I'm just happy that I'm alive now.